Well, it's trying. Okay, I think we're going now. I do believe we have got it. Is that it saying I'm going? What's the quality like? All right. All right, good deal. Guys, I may be riding solo for a while tonight. So, well, the boys may be back later. I think they're fishing or something. Dad is working on a transmission tonight. We're getting ready to go to the beach in about 3 weeks, and it never fails. It really doesn't. That right before we go to the beach, something always happens. Every single year. It never fails. And I could take you down through every single year what's happened. But I don't know. I think there's a beach curve. I really do. Every year we get ready to go to the beach, it's like somebody gets about killed, or they about break their leg, or a vehicle tires up, or they about cut their toe off. I mean, it never fails whenever we get ready to go to the beach. But yeah, guys, like I said in the title, we've got some news. I've got some ideas that I'd like to share with you, and I just kind of want y'all's opinion on a couple things. How goes the towel-headed monster? I want y'all's opinion on a couple ideas I've got coming up in the next little bit, and I'm thinking about making a video series out of a couple of my ideas. And if it's something that you guys think would be a good idea, or something that you guys might want to participate in, I want to hear your feedback. So right now, I don't know if this is too much of a or too early to start a live stream or not. We've got 10 folks in here right now. Hopefully some more start rolling in later on. That's usually how it goes. Usually a few more start rolling in as the live stream goes on. So hopefully that's the case. But I'll post this on the channel like I do all my live streams. So yeah, I'm ready. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you've had a good weekend, all that good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and see who's in here early. Caleb Samuel, the first one that hopped in here. So did I miss it already? He thought the live stream had done been posted. He had done missed it. No, Caleb, you was actually the first one on here. Dirty South Logan, what's up, brother? How's it going, Dirty South Logan? Colin Gold's in here as always. Hey, look, looks like a one-man band. Howdy. What's going on, Colin? Glad you could join us. Yeah, I think the woods today gave plenty of problems. I heard hydraulic hoses got busted in the woods today and all kinds of stuff. I had a busy day. We had all kinds of stuff going on today. I mean, we had so many trucks come in today. Had to be unloaded, had to be checked in, all that good stuff. And that's where I come in. I got to deal with all that stuff. But Tommy said hello, Lane, and Stephanie's driving, but she's got her ears on. Stephanie, keep her between the lines. Stephanie, keep her between the white lines, you know. That yellow line, it's kind of optional sometimes. You know, as long as you can keep it between them two white lines, you're all right most of the time. Sometimes not. But if you can keep between them white lines, you're doing pretty good. Hoyt Gunderson, good evening. Hello, Hoyt. Glad you could join us. Southern Kids Live channel. I hadn't seen y'all on here until this evening. Hope you guys subscribe. So, guys, make sure you go and tell the Southern Kids Life. Make sure you give them a big Southern Life welcome. Dirty South Logan Blue, a hydraulic pump and wiring harness problems definitely Monday. Yeah, I tell you what, there's something about Mondays. I think it's just the universal bad day. Seem like. I mean, Monday's already bad enough because you're starting the work week back over. The weekend seems like it's 1,000 years away, and then just throw on a bunch of technical problems and mechanical problems and just setbacks just makes it 10 times worse. All right. So something else, guys. The channel got approved. The channel got approved to be monetized. I think it was maybe Thursday of last week or Friday of last week. it got approved to be monetized. So now the channel is actually generating revenue just off you watching the videos and watching the ads. That was a pretty cool milestone I've been wanting to reach, and I don't want to go off the deep end again talking about this, because every time I start talking about it, I get all sentimental. But just like I guess it was my first video has been posted for now about 2 years, and that was the goal. Whenever me and my buddy, my YouTube partner back then, Billy, we started making videos, and it was the goal at first to make money from it. That's what we started out wanting to do from YouTube, is make money. And I quickly learned that can't be your only goal for it, because if it is, you'll quickly lose interest, and it'll become a task you have to do instead of a hobby. So quickly I learned that if money's the only reason why you're doing it, you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to have a good time while you're doing it. So it became a hobby of mine, something I enjoyed doing, and it just kind of continued to be that, because if I was only in it for the money, I would have quit a long time ago, because it took so long to get to this point. And I think over the past 3 or 4 days, I think the videos I've got on there has made like $1. So I need to go get that $1, cash it out, and frame it and put it on the wall for my first YouTube $1 ever made. But I should have a video going to post tomorrow. Me and Lexi went down to Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary down there in Morgan County, Tennessee. Went down there, and you guys that don't know what that is, that's Alcatraz of the South. Brushy Mountain shut down in 2009, and they housed some of the most dangerous, violent criminals in America, to be honest. The guy that shot Martin Luther King Jr., James Earl Ray, he was kept there pretty much the majority of his time in jail, and he tried to get out, and he actually did break out a few times. But I've got that video, should be posting tomorrow. So I'm just kind of curious to see what the revenue is going to be on a brand new video that I put on there. So let's see. I missed a few comments here. Yeah, by the way, guys, Tommy Perkins, he's making a little push here on me. Tommy's how many subscribers you got now, Tommy? Tommy's making a push. He's trying to take the subscribers title. We got Rebecca Banks in here. She says hi. Hello, Rebecca. Southern Kid says they watch us and the Southern Brothers. Tommy said, thank you for subscribing, but Colin, buddy, I am not getting that helicopter with you. I heard a story one time. My grandpa tells us all the time, and I think whenever he's not telling it no more, I think I'll just take it over and tell it for my life. Maybe I can pass it on to my grandkids someday. But he said this one man asked this guy. He said, "Now, if the Lord told you to get in a helicopter or an airplane, would you?" And that guy said, "Yeah, I would if he told me to, but he didn't, and I ain't." He said, "The Bible says, lo, I'll be with you always, not high, low." So, Colin, I think that might be the verse Tommy is alluding to. Lo, the Lord will be with you, not up in the sky. Tommy's feet belong on the ground. Let's see here. Sam, I did not see any ghosts, but I didn't even realize that Brushy Mountain had paranormal activity, which means, in hillbilly terms, what is it that old country folks have always called ghosts? Haints? Yeah, in hillbilly terms, haints. I didn't know that Brushy Mountain had haints in it until I got there, and then there were signs everywhere, and they were pretty legit too. Like there was signs saying, "Enter at your own risk." Guests have experienced scratching, shoving, and growling. I'm not kidding. There really is a disclaimer before you go in there, and it's legit that you might be scratched, you might be barked at, and you might be shoved. I mean, or maybe all three. I mean, that'd be rough. But I have seen some videos of people that go there, and there's been chairs flung across the room, and there's nothing there. And I didn't watch any of this till after I got back, and I'm thinking, good grief, I stood right where that chair is being flung across the room by some kind of Hank. But yeah, I mean, we didn't see nothing like that whenever we was there. Thank the Lord, and I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'd probably have passed out and hit my head on something. Dirty Sal said, time to eat, brother. Check out the rest later. Buddy, I don't hold that against you one bit. Food comes first. Sam I Am said, yeah, Hanks, that's what it is. Sam I Am said the woolly booger's real. I guarantee it, especially if you had a haircut in a while. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into some of the stuff I was wanting to talk to you about here. I know there ain't been many of you dove in yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive into this. And I'm sure people will tune in and watch this after it's been posted. I might not go hardly as long tonight, just because it's kind of hard to do these whenever you're just all by yourself. So, but I'm gonna hang out for a while. Hopefully, you guys will hang out for a while, and we'll have a good time. But so first off, I have been thinking of ways before I dive in. I'm sorry, Landon Ernest. Hello, buddy. I've missed your comment 3 times. I'm sorry. Colin says, I like that story, but it's by the Lord's guidance and faith that when those rotors start turning, I'll make it home. Yeah, that's right, Colin. And then Star Wars Podcast says, let's see. Star Wars Podcast says, what's up? All right. And let's see. Okay, now I'm going to get into my thing here. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, goodness. Here we go. All right, guys. So Stephanie Perkins right here. I've got to pin this to the top. Well, never mind. I can't. All right. Y'all, Stephanie coming in with the very first super chat ever on the Southern Life. Stephanie gives a $20 super chat, and she says, I wanted to give the first super chat. Stephanie, that means a lot. I was talking to Lexi a lot about how crazy it's going to be whenever people feel generous enough to give something to my channel. And I appreciate that, Stephanie. It means a whole lot. It really does. But I can't thank you enough, each and every one of you. Stephanie, you and Tommy has been awesome to watch all the videos and comment and like and all that good stuff that I asked for. And it really does mean a lot. I mean, it's just kind of surreal seeing the channel get monetized and all that. I know I keep bringing that up, and I'll probably bring it up again, but it does mean a lot. Tommy said, girl, I better not have to come pull you out of the ditch. Tommy, buddy, it'd have been bad if she'd have been driving and accidentally hit 200 instead of 20. I think he'd have been sending you in the ditch instead of pulling you out. Stephanie said I had to stop at the Dollar General to do that. Well, Stephanie, I appreciate it. It means a lot. And plus, it's orange, so that makes it 10 times better. But thank you. The Perkins is the Stephanie, Tommy, and the kids. I appreciate all the support. And not just them two guys, everybody. It's been all the regulars. It's just awesome. I mean, I'll tell you what it is. For an old country boy making YouTube videos on here and getting on here and rambling, it's something pretty special. But huh? Yeah, I think I'm lagging behind. It's probably synced up to my brain. Well, here it comes. Sam I Am. For the just, because you might need it in emergency fund. Sam I Am with a $20 super chat. Sam I Am, buddy, I appreciate it too. I mean, I just can't even put it into words how thankful I am. And but I don't want any of you thinking I have to do this. I really don't. But I do want you to know I am grateful though. It does mean a lot. Thank you, Sam I Am. Stephanie said, we are proud of you. Thank you. Colin Gold said, green eggs and ham. Well, it's a good book, Colin. You come to that meet and greet. You come to the meet and greet. I might even read it to you. Tommy said, "Y'all show Lance some support." Thank you, Tommy. It means a lot. Sam said, "Break out the guitar." I don't have it with me. The guitar's at church. I didn't bring it home last time I was at church. I'll do it next time. And guys, I actually have found a way that whenever I do music live streams, I can still monetize them, and they don't get taken down. So I think I found a loophole around that, because there's something where you can give portions of whatever revenue that those videos make, and you get to keep part of it too, because you're doing the cover of it. In a nutshell. So I think we'll be able to do more music live streams soon. So if you guys want to see them, make sure you let me know. Colin said, "Ha ha, only if you read it to me in the air." Well, buddy, I can get a walkie-talkie and knock them on the ground. You can be flying. I could read it to you perfect. They make good walkie-talkies nowadays. All right, here we go. Huh? FaceTime? Yeah, you can FaceTime. Yeah, call him, buddy, off FaceTime, and I'll read green eggs and ham. I do not knock them, Sam, I am. I'll read them to you. All right, so guys, like I was saying a minute ago, thank you for super chats. It means a lot once again. But what I was saying a minute ago is I've been thinking long and hard about like a video series that I could do on this channel that's something I could do long term, that fits my schedule. Because something you guys need to understand is the reason why it's so hard for me to make videos is because the way my work schedule lines up with my everyday life schedule, it makes it really hard to do stuff that's entertaining and stuff that people enjoy watching, which I know a lot of you people that really watch every single thing I post. I mean, I could take a video of an ant walking across the ground, and some of you would watch it just because you enjoy watching stuff I put out. But something that I would like to, like a series I would like to do that would be something that a lot of people could enjoy just because it is entertaining. It's hard to think of something like that because, pretty much I work about 10 hours a day, pretty much 5 days a week. And then I alternate Saturdays, 8 hours. So that pretty much takes out, all of your filming time, let alone finding time to edit and all that stuff. And plus, something you have to understand too, I'm by myself filming videos. Like I hardly ever, I have Dad to film podcasts with. But besides that, I don't really have anyone that I can, just have in my videos to make content with. So I've been trying to think, what's something I can do that I can do by myself that doesn't take a whole lot of time to do, that I already know how to do it. And this is the idea that I come out with. And I'm going to make a separate video about this, and I'm going to post it. But I wanted to make this live stream so you guys could just give me your feedback real quick on this, because I think it's actually pretty interesting subject to do. So, as you guys know, you guys seen the video I posted before about, right before me and Lacey got married, she was working at a gym, and I was working out all the time. And I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Back right after I graduated high school, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. So when I was in high school, I weighed about 230 pounds in high school. I stayed around the same weight all through high school, playing sports. I could eat whatever I wanted to. I run it right back off. I was working out in high school for basketball. And, I could eat whatever I wanted to. I could eat 4 or 5 sandwiches a day and drink a gallon of milk. I didn't gain no weight. Well, after I graduated high school, I kept eating the same amount of food that I was whenever I was in high school, but I wasn't running it off. I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing nothing. I was going to college, and I was coming home, and I was not doing nothing. And I went from 230 to 300 in a matter of probably 6 months. I mean, honestly, I was packing it on. I looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy that had growed up, and nothing happened. Or I looked like I had sprained my ankle, but my ankle didn't swell. Everything else did. as what I looked like, and the spill never went down. So pretty much, finally I realized I had to do something. People was like coming to me like, "Good Lord, buddy, you're getting a little bigger," and it didn't really hit me until I started, having really bad joint pain. Like my knees were killing me all the time because I had so much weight on them all the time. And I finally realized I had to do something about it. So I started working out all the time. I quit sodas. I didn't drink a soda whatsoever for about 2 years. I started paying really close attention to my nutrition. I started eating clean. I cut out all the processed foods. I didn't cheat on my diet, hardly any, and I took it really, really seriously. And I got down to 225 pounds. I got down to even less than what my high school weight was. But I was like twice as built as I was in high school. Like in high school, I was kind of like what you call skinny fat. Like I looked skinny in clothes, but I still had fat on me. But like after I got down to 225, like I was skinny, but then I still had like twice as much muscle mass as I did in high school. So I stayed in really good shape for probably over a year. I worked all the time, ran, continued to watch my food. And I actually have a video on here just to prove what I'm talking about. If I can get it to pull up here. If it'll load, I'll show you. I kind of remember that, but when is that though? Oh, that's 2008. Boy, and that is that's something. My mom showed me these old pictures from 2008, but it is funny. It's really funny, but being the big kid, all the way through my adolescent years, through my elementary school years, it takes a toll on you because I was a happy kid, but at the same time, there's only so much, making fun and ridicule you can stand, and that really motivated me to lose the weight because it's almost like through my elementary years, I was always the big kid, always the big one that got made fun of. And I'm not asking for pity. I'm really not. It doesn't bother me anymore. But in high school, I grew like 8 inches. I got skinny. And then I went back to that my freshman year of college, and that really took a toll on me. And that's one thing that motivated me so hard to lose the weight. So I'm going to show you guys a video right here. This was me whenever I got down to my leanness, which was 225, and I'll just show you a quick video right here if you can see it. So this was me at 225 pounds, working out all the time, and yeah. So you guys can even tell, like from this point to now, it's been a big change, and I'm getting to this, guys. Okay, so you guys see that. I'm not going to show you anymore, but what I'm trying to say is like I went from that right there to now I'm back up to about 275 now. That was 225, so I'm about 50 pounds heavier now than I was in that video. And me and Lexi got married. We started enjoying life. We suddenly could go do whatever we wanted to do. We could go eat whatever we wanted to eat. We could cook for supper, whatever we wanted to cook. And I kind of started just, kind of going off on my own. And fitness kind of took like a back seat to everything. And the longer it went, which here comes Pops. He's back in here. Pops working on a transmission. Did you find what you needed?
I'm looking. Hi, everybody.
Pop says hi, guys.
Mechanic can come to Tennessee and help me.
Yeah, if anybody wants to help Dad work on a transmission, you're more than welcome to come help. Guys, I've got to address this comment here. Sam Ian said, Landon, you were never a baby. You were a biggin. Oh, yeah. So me and Lacey got married, and, I'm not saying it's her fault at all that I put on weight. I'm not trying to say that at all. But we got married. We started cooking our own suppers. It says my connection's unstable. Did you lose me? It says it on my side. I don't know why. Of course. All right. I think we're good now. Now we're good? Okay. Well, we got married. We started enjoying life. You know, we started cooking for supper, whatever we wanted to, and we was having fun with it. And, you know, I started to gradually put on some more weight. I kept working out. I just, after working all day, coming home, you know, and doing like house stuff, it got less and less attractive to run after you got home or just stuff like that. And as I started putting on some weight over the past few months, I thought, wouldn't it be like a really cool idea? Because back whenever I lost all that weight and got to the point that I was in that video I just showed you, I had not done any YouTube at all. I wasn't really interested in YouTube at the time. I hadn't really thought about it. But then after I got down to that weight, me and Billy started making videos around that time that video was taken. And I was like, man, wouldn't it have been like the coolest thing if I would have been making videos and tracking my progress during the process of losing all that weight and all of the cardio and all of the weights and all of the meals I made and all of the meal prepping I did. And just giving my tips and tricks and stuff that helped me along the way. Wouldn't it have been cool if I would have been keeping track of that and documenting it on YouTube videos during that time? And that got me to thinking, why don't I've already put on some pounds. I'm not nowhere near in as good a shape as I could have been. I could get in a lot better shape. Why don't I just get back up to where I was at, you know, not dangerously. You know, I've not been putting on 20 pounds a week. You know, I've not been just binge eating and eating junk food all the time, trying to get back up to 300 pounds. That's not what I've been doing at all. I have been enjoying life, though. I ain't gonna lie. We've been making, after a while, we made Dunkin' runs a lot, didn't we? We've been wearing some Dunkin' Donuts out. But it's not like I've just been trying to gain weight. But a few months ago, I did think, wouldn't it be really cool to kind of get back up there to where I was at whenever I lost it the first time and then show the process, you know what I'm saying? So that's all of that nonsense that I've been talking about has led us to right here. I'm back up now to about 270, 280. Yeah. I'm froze. Seriously? Well, if I unfreeze, tell me. Lord have mercy, what a face to be froze on. Thank you, honey. Well, guys, am I still froze on your screen? Let me know Guys, let me know if I unfreeze. What a time to be froze right when I get to the end of what I'm trying to talk about. Is it good, guys? I'm sorry. I know this just took forever to get through. I'm sorry for the ones that have. If you're not interested in this, I'm sorry. But I thought, you know, wouldn't it be cool to show how I got to this point? So I said I'd like to say this. I'm back up now to about 275, 280. I'm about 20 pounds less than what I was at the last time I started this journey. And I'm not going to get to 300. That's out of the question. 300 for me. I mean, if you are that and you're happy with it, that's totally fine. I mean, but just for me, yeah, I mean, it's not everybody. Like, I feel like some people can be at different weights and they can be totally content and happy with that. And, you know, sometimes, I mean, we can't deny that there are health benefits to being in shape. I mean, I think anyone would agree with that. But I think everyone has to be okay with what you're okay with. You know, I'm not saying that if you're at any of these weights I've mentioned, I'm not saying you have to do something. I'm not saying that at all. But if you wanted to, I think it's awesome to have something to look to for motivation. And I know how hard it is. Me and Lexi, you know, we would, you know, be trying to work out and be trying to lose weight, and then we go to a church dinner, and it's like, good grief, how many lasagnas do they make? I mean, Lord have mercy, lasagnas, I mean, just calling our name, or just the ice cream, or just going to a family dinner or something like that. You know, I mean, it's hard to do, but I mean, it's really cool whenever you have someone to do it with you. And I think I'm going to start a series going back. I saw Thomas' comment. I was trying to ignore it until I got through this because I know I was going to start laughing. Huh? Yeah.
Our family farmer wanting to know how tall you are.
Oh,
That
yeah.
they're talking about the way they're wanting to know, like, if you're talking 300 pounds or something like
Well, see, that's what a lot of people tried to tell me. You know, I'm 6'8", you know, which makes it a little bit easier to carry 300 pounds, but still, I can show you guys pictures. Actually, I have pictures still of whenever I was that weight. If I can find them. Let's see. I have some before and afters. So, guys, top was 300, bottom's 225, 6'8", and you guys see that. But what I think was what I was trying to say is I can't hardly get back up to 300. I mean, just mentally, I can't let myself do that. I mean, there's a lot of things I would do before I'd get back 300 pounds. I just can't mentally do it. I don't think I'll ever let myself get back to that point. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, I'm on a series starting, I mean, very soon. I mean, stuff's already in the works for this. I'm gonna start a series, and it's gonna be road to 225, and I'm gonna try to get back to that weight. And I'm not saying that once I get down there, I'm gonna stay at 225. I might get back up to 230, 235. I just want to show the process of how I can do this again. You know, you guys seen the pictures. You guys have seen me in the videos, and I told you I'm back up to about 275, 280. But I know I can get back down to what I was at. You know, I was the healthiest I've ever been. You know, I was light on my feet. You know, whenever I was in high school, you know, dunking a basketball was not hard at all, you know. And then I hit 300 pounds, and I barely touched the rim. You know, I don't know if you guys, how many of you guys follow basketball or have played it much, but touching the rim was a challenge. But then once I got back down to 225 and was working out, had that pep in my step again, I could throw it off the backboard, take it behind my head, and cram it. And, you know, but like, I don't want you guys to think I've done anything crazy. You know, like I said, I've not just been sitting in my room locked up, just force feeding myself Twinkies. I've not been doing that. But I have gradually, you know, I've not held back on eating whatever I want to for the past few months, just because I wanted to get back up there to where I was at, you know, 275, 280 right now. And I'm going to try to get back down there again. So I said all that to say this. If any of you guys want to go on this little thing with me, and maybe you guys have, you know, weight loss goals you want to hit, and I'm not saying you have to, throw your weights in here, or, hey, I want to do it. You know, I'm not saying you have to do that at all. But I just want you to know I'm going to be posting videos about certain people, diets to do, meal plans, some recipes, and maybe you don't want to lose a ton of weight. Maybe you just want to lose 10 or 15 pounds or 20 or 30 or 5. I mean, it can be anything, but I just want to show y'all how to do it. And I'd say we all have family members that might want to lose weight, that might want to get in better shape, and you can share this stuff with them too. Or you can watch my videos and then you can help them with it, or you can send the videos to them, or just, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Just that Fowler Family Farm said I need to lose 15 to 18 pounds. That's what I was saying. You know, we all have different goals, and all I'm saying is I'm going to be trying to help people on YouTube that watch my videos. I'm going to try to show you how to do so. And then take you guys, and you guys can watch my journey along the way. And I've got some very unorthodox training routines I want to try. Just like Dad's been keeping an eye out for me on some trees and some firewood blocks that we're going to make weights out of. And we're going to start making some workout equipment Oh, does he? So Connor's making me some workout equipment out of wood, and I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna start running hills. You know, we've got here. I'll start doing all kinds of stuff. Just country workouts. I feel like anyone has access to this stuff. I mean, I don't want you to think that you have to have, you know, a state of the art gym to go to lose weight. You don't have to. A lot of my favorite workouts I ever did was just at home by myself, you know, after everybody else went to bed, you know, doing mountain climbers in the bedroom, doing push-ups. Now, don't get me wrong, weights are ideal because there's only so much you can get out of body weight stuff. You can get out a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, you can get a lot out of body weight stuff. But weights really is something that you can control and you can move around and really helps you out. But I still have been working out with weights just because it took so long to get the muscle mass that I had. I couldn't let that go. I couldn't let all the muscle go that I had to build because it's so hard to build muscle. If you guys worked out at all, you know that. I think, you know, once you first start working out, they have this stuff called beginner gains, they call them. And what that is like when your body's not used to working out, you start working out, you build a portion of muscle very, very quickly. And then after that, you hit what's called a plateau, and it becomes increasingly harder to build muscle. So what I'm saying is like I hated to not lift with weights because I'd worked so hard to get the muscle I had. So that's why I've been working out with weights. I'm not in terrible shape, but I'm definitely not the best. If something got after me, chasing me, I wouldn't run far before I'd say, well, I'd rather die with my breath than with no breath. So mom's up here laughing. I've been trying to not read the comments just because it's hard for me to stay focused when I read them. But let's see. Sam I Am said, it took me 40 years to go from 133 to 190. 23 years of that was Marine Corps, but I agree. I don't work out like I used to. Well, Sam I Am, first of all, I want to say thank you for your service. I really appreciate that. Stephanie said, I'm with you. Let's do it, Tommy said. Tommy said, oh, Stephanie, I sure was hoping you would. LOL. Sam I Am said, swing an axe. You'll get in shape quick, fast, and in a hurry. I agree. Cutting firewood, some of the best workouts I've ever done. Stephanie says, as a nurse, I think this is awesome. Nothing wrong with being healthy. That's right. And something that a lot of people want to ignore. You know, people want to talk about the drugs. They want to talk about the drunk drivers. And all of that's bad. Don't get me wrong. But the leading killer of people in America is obesity-related disease. Stephanie, I think you can attest to that. You know, heart disease, you know, cardiovascular disease. I mean, all of those things, you know, on average, obesity kills more. And, you know, just being the big kid growing up, you know, and maybe some of y'all can relate to this. Maybe you can't. I hope you can. But it's just always, you know, kind of a conscious thing to try to be in shape because, you know, going through stuff like that as a kid, it really puts it in perspective, you know, wanting to be in shape so people can't look at you like that anymore. But let's see. Fowler said, same here. Tommy Perkins needs some super chats tonight because he is in the doghouse now. Leighton said, yes, thank you for your service. Talking about Sam I Am. Dirty South Logan said, I definitely need to get back in shape. I got off drugs and gained 50 pounds. Lordy mercy. I know, Dirty South, I know how it is. I mean, it goes off easy, you know, or it comes off hard, goes on easy. What's that one saying? Once on the lips, forever on your hips. Let's see. Stephanie said, yes, it does. Tommy has lost 2 family members in their 40s due to heart disease since December. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand is just like how dangerous that, you know, obesity-related stuff can be. It's pretty crazy, really. I mean, because there's so many things that it can affect is what's crazy. So, guys, just recapping what I was saying. I thought about doing maybe like a 30-day challenge starting off. That way everybody can get off. Put the right foot forward, and we could all maybe do like a 30-day challenge for all the ones that are interested. Maybe take a before picture of you whenever you're starting, and it doesn't have to be with your shirt off. I did that just because I thought that was the best way to see. I'm not saying you have to do that, but take a before picture of you whenever you're starting, and then we'll do like a 30-day challenge. Whoever wants to enter, if you're not afraid to, share your picture with everybody else, and then post the after picture after your 30-day. And then let's see who can make the best transformation. And then whoever does, and I won't be the one deciding the winner. I might have some mom and dad, maybe some other ones that are that way. It's not doesn't look like it's biased in my regard. But we'll do a before and after picture, and whoever makes the best transformation within 30 days would maybe win a T-shirt and a mug or something like that. But I thought this was like a really cool thing to do because, like I said, I've been trying to figure out a direction the channel could go that I can make some content long term, because there's only so many, pond fishing videos and, work around the house videos I can do. Like with Dad and the boys, they go logging every day, and every day is something new, and they can film a video while they're making a living. And that's so that's why that it's a little bit harder for me to make content all the time. So I thought, well, fitness is something I know. Fitness is something that I've been in for a while. I know the ins and the outs of it. I know the diet. I know the way to do it. And so, yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool to do. So if you guys are interested, just let me know real quick in the chat here. Stephanie said, Landon, I'm almost 5'2", so I want to take a picture next to you at the meet and greet. Well, how many inch difference would that be between me and Stephanie there? Yeah, about 1.5 feet, I guess, ain't it? Sam I am said, Landon, you ought to be a used car salesman, son. You talked me right into it. Sam, I'm glad I could, but I don't want anyone to think this is anything that I'm trying to make anybody do. I mean, you're totally free to do whatever you want to do. It's just something that I wanted to just offer and see what y'all's opinions was. Let's see. Fowler Farm said 30 days. We're in our 40s. Give us 60 days. And then let's see. What is so funny? Let's see. Stephanie Perkins, you are Connor size. LOL. Then Fowler Farm says, okay, 30 days. Then Lake Dennis says, what's an average weight for a 13-year-old 5'9"? I don't really know, Lake Dennis, right off the bat. You can go online and you can Google what your average height or all your average weight should be. Mine's ridiculous. Mine says I'm supposed to be like 200 pounds, but there's no way that's right for me. But let's see. Lord Tommy has commented something here that it's just about blasphemy. Tommy said she looks like a 55-gallon drum. I'm not sure what's going on in the Perkins house, but I don't think I'd want to be there. Scott Brum said, heck, 30 days, we're just getting going. Well, see, this is also something that I feel like would help keep people in check. That way you've got someone keeping track of you, and you got people encouraging you. You know what I mean? And that way, you can share your progress to everybody else, and everybody can, talk and, give ideas and feedback and keep everybody else on track. Let's see. Sam I am said, Fowler Farm says, I'm in, and we will promote it on our channel as well. Awesome, Fowler Family Farms. That means a lot. Sam I am said, seriously, I'm in, but us in our 50s need 90 days. Sam I am, that's fine, buddy. Stephanie said the start date needs to be after meet and greet. Well, see, that's I think I might get started pretty soon because I feel like this is the faster I can get the channel headed in this direction, the better. I would like to maybe on down the road maybe make some Southern Life tank tops too for the ones that like working out with tank tops. That way, if you wanted to buy one of those to work out in, it's good. Tommy says, what's the best way to stop a nosebleed? Just apply pressure, Tommy. Apply pressure.
No, shut my mouth.
Oh, shut my mouth. Fowler Family Farm says, Braxton and I are in. Awesome. But guys, that was my idea. It just took me 45 minutes to explain it. I tell you what, I'm the one of the world's worst to explain stuff. And I get talking too quick too. You can ask Lexi. She all the time telling me I talk too fast. I get my words jumbled up, but I hope it makes sense. But guys, that does bring me to this. Who all is coming to the meet and greet? Is anybody interested in coming to the meet and greet? Sam I Am said best way to lose weight in Tennessee is cage a bear every morning, rattle the cage and turn him loose. You'll lose weight. You might lose more than weight there, Sam. Mom, Sam I Am said he's coming, Lord willing. So we've got Tommy and Stephanie Perkins. We've got Sam I Am. I do. Colin Gold said he's coming. He's told us that a couple times. I believe we've got a few more that said they're coming too. Stephanie said we're coming, honey. 18 days left. Can you hold out? Maybe. We've been looking forward to it. Oh. Let me bring this a little bit closer. It's just me tonight, so. Colin says still waiting to put in a flight plan. Colin, are you planning on flying that helicopter from Canada, plumb to Florida? Fowler Family Farm said, are there any rooms left anywhere? I really don't know because we've not really had to look for like condo rooms the past few years because Dad's brother, my Uncle Tony, he's been renting a beach house for the whole family. And we've been going down there with the whole family. So it's kind of took us having to search for rooms. It's kind of took that away a little bit. But I'll tell you, there probably is. Lake Dennis said, I'm in. Lake, buddy, need to have your mom or dad bring you down. Dirty South said, I'm in, brother. I will have a video out about it soon. Have a great night, brother. Dirty South, thank you for being here. And I appreciate the support. Colin said, as long as that gets approved, I'll be there with Gramps Charles. He wants to join. And yes, haha. Let's see. Scott said, big or small, make sure you do it healthy. I caught a couple of very good football kids using chemical help to lose muscle. I cut them and they never played another game of ball. I don't stand for drugs. Well, Scott, that's something that some people tried saying I was doing back whenever I first started it. Some people actually thought whenever I got down to my leanest there, people thought I was using steroids. And if you put that video of me whenever I was at my leanest beside a picture of someone on steroids, they look nothing alike. Like a lot of times, people on steroids or any kind of performance enhancing drug or whatever, they look so unnatural that it's pretty easy to spot them a lot of times. But yeah, like back whenever I was taking creatine, people thought that was steroids. It's just a lot of times, the more research you do, the more you know about what's good and what's bad. Let's see. Lake Dennis says I'm in on the weight loss. All right, Lake buddy. Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll be checking in on you. Sam I am said, we'll see you later. It's bath, bed, and beyond time for me. Good night, everybody. Good night, Sam. Take you a nice bubble bath. All right, guys, I told you earlier I wasn't going to make this live stream as long as the rest of them. But I had to get on here and I had to ask my loyal supporters what their idea was about this. And like I said, I'm going to be probably posting the Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary video tomorrow if all goes well. And then I'll probably post a video maybe Friday or Saturday, hopefully, about I'm going to make a video pretty much saying just what I said just now. I just want to see what everybody's opinion is, that maybe that they don't watch all the live streams. That way everybody knows about it. Tommy said, only thing I ever use for bodybuilding is rice and gravy. Well, rice is actually one of the better things, is actually one of the better things you can have for bodybuilding, actually. Rebecca said, bye, good night, God bless you all. Good night, Rebecca. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate it. But yeah, Tommy, rice is like the fastest digesting carbohydrate you can eat. So that makes it awesome as a carb, because what you want your carbs to do is carbs are fuel for the body. And whenever you take carbs in, you want them to be used for performance. So if you're going to work out, it's best to have your carbs a couple hours, 3 hours before you work out. That way they get in there and they're ready to burn whenever you're ready to do like an activity, like working out, running, whatever. Scott said they were men and admitted it to the coach. It was the toughest thing I've done in coaching 32 years. Scott, I didn't realize you coached football. I'm sure it was hard, though, to see you players doing something like that, though. Steve rolls in. Hello, big bro Landon. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Darn traffic, just got into work. Yeah, fast food, you need to throw it out your window. If you've got any junk food in your house, you need to pitch it out the window into the ocean. You're on a diet from now on. Yeah, Steve, you're on a diet. So, Steve, pretty much what the whole gist of it was, we're starting a weight loss. I don't know what you'd even call this. We're starting a weight loss community between all the subscribers. I'm going to be working hard to get back down to what I was whenever I was working out all the time. And I've nonchalantly gained about 50 pounds. That way I can lose it back with all of my YouTube subscribers. So, in a nutshell, that's what it was. Pat Mack says, have a good night, y'all. Got to get some work done before dark. All right, Pat, sounds good. Thank you for being here. Guys, I know this is a lot different than anything that I've talked about before. And that was kind of a fear of mine, because I know you guys like the outdoorsy stuff and Ian's like the country stuff. And I'm not going to go away from that entirely. That's why I wanted to do the country gym. And that way it still has the country southern style that I've been pushing on this channel. And I don't want you to think I'm going away from that. I'm definitely not. My roots are dug deep in the kind of content I've been making, and I'm not going to go away from that. I don't want you to think I am. This is just a little bit different direction. That way I can make as much content as possible. Steve said he was 280, now he's 185. Steve, buddy, you said it good, ain't you? There's the pops again. Taking in. Tommy said, doctor told me I need to lose back down to 200. So that's going to be my goal. Yeah, guys, something that I have always stressed whenever you're setting goals is is set your goals so tough that even if you don't make them, you done better than what your normal goal would have been. You know what I mean? Set your goals high because, I mean, if you work hard, you're going to meet them. Tommy said, and I just put 2 baby bags on the pit. Oh, Tommy's eating ribs. Scott said, you can do it, buddy. I lost 145 pounds before the pandemic, then gained 20. So I still need to lose 40 to 60. All right, Scott. We're locked in. We're going to do this. Scott said he's a defensive coordinator. The University of Tennessee could definitely have used you last year, Scott. Stephanie said, I guess Tommy's going to be making me split firewood for a workout. I don't know what's going on in the Perkins house tonight. I mean, there's been some words exchanged. Did you get your new phone today?
Yeah.
How phone did you get?
iPhone X.
Chloe got her an iPhone. What grade are you in? I was sophomore. I was borrowing Mama's flip phone to go to camp with, and I sit on it. You remember that? I can't remember what happened. I think I either didn't have my phone at that time or something, and I borrowed your flip phone to take to camp with me, and I had it in my shorts pocket and sat down, and I shattered the screen on it. Steve said, gave up soda and fast food like 10 years ago, took up hiking, running on the beach, and meditation, small portions and lots of water. Water is absolutely key. You have got to you got to have a good water intake. Different things have different sources say different amounts of water, but as long as you're taking in, I would honestly say around a gallon or maybe a little bit less than a gallon, depending on, your size and stuff. But the thing about it is you can't outwork a bad diet. You really can't. Your diet has to be on point. You have to be eating healthy because it doesn't matter how much you work out or train or whatever, and you go in the kitchen and you ruin it. Tommy said, I love me some Stephanie, and she knows it. It's like this all the time. We have a good relationship. I'm glad he can joke around. I was just kidding, too. Gary says, hey, fella, late night, hot day. Gary, buddy, I'm glad you could roll in here. Yeah, Steve, good point. Too much water can deplete your salts. You gotta be careful. Yeah, you can't drink so much water that's going to deplete your electrolytes. So you got to make sure you have a healthy combination of both. Yeah, Gary, for the ones that wasn't in here earlier, I'm going to show you kind of my I don't know what you call this. This is kind of my credentials. That way I kind of look like I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. So this was me at my leanest in my best shape right here. Let it play through here, guys. And this is about 2 years of work. And the only reason I show this again is just if anybody, if you think I'm just kind of going off the rails and trying to talk about something that I don't really know about, I put a lot of work into it, but I do think that if you're trying to meet some goals, maybe not hardly as drastic as what I had there, but if you do have goals to lose weight and get in better shape, I think I can help you guys out. But guys, I think I'm honestly going to try to go with no sodas this time. I think I'm going to try to go back to maybe. It's hard because me and Lexi are pretty much Diet Mountain Dew addicts, so it's going to be really hard doing that because we've got so used to drinking them. But I think I'm going to try to go no soda this time. But guys, I didn't want to take this live stream too far, over an hour. So, guys, I hope you're excited. This live stream was kind of out of the blue. I'm not going to make another live stream talking about just this topic again. Just wanted to hop on, see what you guys thought about the whole idea, get y'all's feedback, and yeah, I'm excited about it. I've already said that one time. I'm gonna say it again. If you haven't dropped a like on the video, guys, go ahead and drop a like on there. And after it posts, go on there, comment, and just help the old algorithm out a little. And if I quit burping, that'll help. This week. True. Yeah, I mean, guys, do you think maybe we should do maybe a weekly live stream just to check in with everybody and see how just check in and see how everybody's doing? Maybe everybody can say, "Hey, I did so and so," or "I lost so and so," or "I've not ate so and so all week." If you think that'd be a good idea, let me know. And guys, tonight be making you some goals up. I always say, write your goals down where you can see them, where they hold you accountable. If you want to lose 20 pounds in the next 2 months, write it down. Say, I will lose 20 pounds in the next 2 months, and write it down where you can see your goals. And if we're going to do a weekly live stream, then just make sure you just put it down there. And wouldn't it be awesome if we could all look back on this first video or the next one I post and be like, that was the night I decided to that was the night I decided to make a change. And the thing about it is that you can only go on how do I want to put this? Everybody gets all excited at first, they're like, all right, we're going to do this. But once that wears off, that discipline has to kick in, and you have to stay true to the part of you that started the process. You can't fizzle out. You got to make sure you hold on strong. So Stephanie said, yes, weekly live would be great. Steve said, been on a diet and working out. Can I still be part of the cool kids group? Yep, Steve, you're more than welcome to dive on in. Scott said, missing parts of my spine. I have no junk or soda and lots of water, along with making kids run. Well, Scott, just however it works, you just got to make it work for you. Stephanie said, taking a picture of yourself before you start is good motivation. It is. Like, even whenever I first started, I took a picture of me, that one that was on top earlier of me at 300. I put that as my lock screen for a while. I put that as my lock screen for a while. And just for motivation to be like, man, this is me, and I can't stand this person. So I'm going to work hard till I make that person the person I want to see. You know what I mean? So that's also really good. So guys, make sure you write down your goals that you want to meet. Vera Alex said, how old are you? I'm 25. Gary said, do you have a specific eating program that you recommend? Well, see, Gary, I'm also going to be making videos regarding my diet, regarding my workouts, and I'll be dropping all kinds of videos along the way. But pretty much, I have found great success with keto. It's for you guys that know, keto is a very popular word, gets thrown around. And, pretty much that's no carbs or very few carbs and a high-fat diet. And pretty much fats are your main source of energy, where carbs normally would be. And it's high protein, high to moderate fats, and then very low carbs. So that's the diet I usually choose. It's really hard to say exactly how many grams of each that you should eat. That's kind of a person-to-person basis. You can look up guides online for those. But Gary, that's what I would say. Or if you want to do the traditional route, a good protein source, rice and vegetables are always a good way to go about it too. Stephanie, the app I use is MyFitnessPal. It looks like this. And then you enter your food throughout the day on there. I'll go back. It looks like this one right here, right there. That little blue one with the man. Scott said it's a lifestyle change. That's right. I mean, it has to become normal. You have to do this stuff so long, it just becomes just like second nature, pretty much. Fowler said, getting in the car to drive, I will just be listening. Sounds good. And guys, you guys are going to motivate me along the way too. If you guys see in 3 weeks that I've got a big old belly on me still and I've not lost no weight and I've not been posting any workout or fitness videos, you guys got to hold me accountable. And you guys have got to go in the comments and say, hey, bud, you've not been posting them videos like you said you was going to. You're supposed to be keeping us on track. And you guys have to hold me accountable also. So if I ask one thing, it's you guys help keep me on track too. Gary said, thanks for the info. I'm a diabetic and have to watch my foods anyway. I just feel like this stuff is something I'm actually genuinely passionate about. Just helping people along the way. Just like Gary there said, he was diabetic. And that can be extremely serious if not taken serious. And so, Gary, I mean, not just you, anyone else that's watching, it does mean a lot to me that I can make videos and maybe help you guys with some of your health problems too. If just watching my videos gives you a little bit of encouragement or some motivation to get out there and do something about it, then my job's done. Even though now YouTube is, able to make some money on this thing, just knowing that I'm helping people along the way, that means, so much more than any of that does. Steve says, when I get a nice run on the beach, I drink down 5 raw egg yolks with a shot glass of vanilla and chocolate. Whew, Steve, buddy, I may be out on the eggs. I could try it. I like them scrambled. I'll tell you what, I like them scrambled. I like them sunny side up too, but I don't know if I could drink that egg yolk just straight. Billy had to one time. We did a what was it? A cookie cook-off one time, and the loser had to drink a raw egg, and he threw it up everywhere. But guys, I think I may be going to wrap this up. Don't forget, make your goals tonight. Write them down. Put them on paper. And make sure you hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable because you'll never reach your goal if you give up easily. Go down with a fight. Make sure if you go down with a fight. And again, push yourself. Don't give up too easy. Make sure you push yourself. Gary said, well, I appreciate you too. My wife is going to her dog Friday for diet advice. Maybe she'll join with me too. That's awesome, guys. If you have a spouse, a child, an uncle, any kind of loved one, and you think they might enjoy this too, put them on the channel, guys. Make sure you tell them to go like and subscribe. So, guys, if no one else has anything else, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. It's an hour and 10 minutes. For the ones that have held on the whole time, you guys are awesome. It means a lot. For the ones that gave the super chats earlier, my goodness, you guys are amazing too. It honestly means so much. And yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like real quick before you leave on the way out the door. Make sure you go and comment on the live stream after it's been posted too. That means a lot. Tomorrow, the Brushy Mountain video should be posting tomorrow, and then look out for the fitness videos. Start posting soon too, guys. Maybe one at the end of this week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna hop off here, and yeah. Remember, guys, stay safe and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time.